Melrose. Welcome back to the Melrose Showroom. I'm Leanne. We are in Home and Holiday, and it's 2021, and we are in Great Bear Lodge. I have to tell you, I have 8 collections to go over with you tonight. Now, 8 is a lot of collections to walk through, so we are going to take a couple of different breaks in between. But right now, I have 3 what I would call dynamic collections to introduce you to, and they're also very distinct. I've got 5 collections tonight that I think are nothing alike, and I think you're either going to absolutely fall in love with them and want everything in the collection, or you're going to be like, nope, I'll pass and go to the other one, and that's okay. And then we've got 3 other collections that I think are very mainstream, very common, contemporary, modern type Christmas collections, and we're going to do those at the end. But right now, this is Great Bear Lodge, and guess who lives at Great Bear Lodge? The Black Bear. And so this is our designer tree. And the first thing you're going to notice is we've got all kinds of little bear ornaments with the black bear. It's super cute. We also have this little glass one. But the colors here are going to be your browns. It's going to be cream. It's going to be red. And then we have 2 elves, and they are dressed in different colors, but they've still got the red work suit on, and they've got the brown jacket on them. But we also have a little bit of strength here. Like, look at this big ornament that's a laser cut metal ornament with a wood piece in it. And it's got the little ski lift. The bears are here, but they're hanging out at the lodge. They want a vacation. They want to put some skis on. They want to have a good time. And that theme is just carried out all the way through Great Bear Lodge. I like the little, I keep doing this, I can't help it. I walk over here and I just do this with the little ski lift. It's kind of a fun thing to do. And then, I want to also point out that the ornaments are here with this laser cut that we were talking about, but if you look onto the wall, if you really like it, we also have it as wall art. So our metal cutouts are here in Great Bear Lodge. The ski valley, the same theme. And then, as you come across the tree, you'll notice that we have a lot of fabrics. Like, this is a very nice, soft fabric poinsettia with cream stitching on the end. Just really nice, delicate. You don't get the idea that this is rustic. It's like upscale vacation. And then I like this. I was walking through with somebody else, and I just can't help it. I just think that these are a strong feel for a leaf, and they just add a lot in their brown. Usually you'll see something like this in green, but these are a nice brown that you can work with. Kind of manly. They put some ornaments on in clusters. And the same kind of thing with the brown, but these are flocked, and they're flocked in brown and cream and red. So they're in a larger size and a smaller size in each of the 3 colors. Those are going to be popular, and those are something that you're going to be able to use in multiple collections. Here's our elf. He's got his ski poles with him. Again, everybody's ready to have vacation and fun. And then we have our bears on our glass ornaments, just like this. Very nice. Here's our other elf in our brown jacket. And then up at the top we have the elf in the red coat. And I'm going to show you those on the table again so you can see them really well. Big set of skis right here in the middle, wooden ski set. The bears are here, the skiing's here. And then we kind of carry that over to the wall art as well. So when you look at the wall art, you'll see the ski poles, and you'll see this really cool sled that is equipped with my finer things, which are a couple of bottles of wine, which sounds nice for tonight. But those fit right on the sled, excellent for a wall piece, especially in your vacation home. And then look at this, 3 skis together, hang your jacket right here. You got a ski pole in the middle with this, right there. Cute. Our ornament wall, I want you guys to see the ornament wall. Here's the little snowshoes, skis, the ski lift, the sleds. But here are the flocked ornaments I was showing you on the tree. Smaller size, and then the larger size. These little cabins or little lodges that are new too. Brown with the little brown wreath on the front door. I like that. Very unique. This little bear too. We got mostly black bears, but this little brown bear. Let's go on over and show you some of the new lit trees with our bears. Here they are. Just following each other. It looks like mama and baby. And then, of course, this is decorated with these wooden laser cutouts with the gloss on the top. I like those with the snowflakes. And then this one has the snowflake pattern in white. And we showed you this in Juniper Grove, these laser cut trees. Very unique. Then here's our bear. Now, I love this bear. This table has 2 bears that I really, really like. This one that is bringing us gifts, and He wants to bring me a pine cone, which is really cute. A lot of great detailing on his face. I think his face is very well detailed. You can see the fur on his sculpt. Isn't that very nice? I mean, all the way down to the toes. Very, very detailed. He's holding this pine cone tray, but we don't want just the bear with the pine cone tray. We also have the smaller one so that you can set this on your table, fill it with more of your own goodies. But then I like the larger one too. And if you look at the basin of it, it looks that it's carved. You can just see the wood part of it. But it's very pretty. Very pretty pine cone tray. Here are our elves that are on the tree. And then again, one's got on the red shirt and the other one's got the brown jacket. The reds and browns are kind of different. Usually when we see our elves, they're red and green or they're gray and red. Just a total different color scheme for them. Very nice. The bears, this is sisal grass. And I'll tell you a funny little story. I heard Ken talk about sisal grass and I had never heard of it before. And he said, oh yes, sisal grass has been around for a long, long time. And many of our animals, their fur is made out of a sisal grass because it's very durable. And they found out that sisal grass can be colored to any color, and it's also used in different floor coverings. So, who knew? The sisal grass on the bears is also very durable. They do have their wooden noses, and I think that's kind of nice that you can see the carving in the wood. I think these bears would be excellent also put into the tree. Now, they're not on the tree, but these bears, I can see them being right at the top of the tree, kind of in the same placement where the elves were. Gorgeous. The bears are over here in our new figurines, in our resins. These bears decided they're not going to work today. It's not going to happen. They're too cool for school. They've got their goggles, they've got the little scarves, and their snowboards. Why not have your snowboards? You've got a green snowboard, a blue, a red. We've got back here Ski, and he's got his little skis with him in snow, and he's got his little snowboard, and he's popping out of the O on snow. I think these are adorable. But I think the best part is that they got the little goggles. The goggles make them look like ready for action. They're kind of ready to go. I also want to point out the carved candle holders back here, because again, this is something that kind of fades to the background, but these are very exquisite candle holders, 3 different sizes for any of your pillars, and they've got the tree. And of course, you know, the tree, that's something that you can put in different collections as well. Trans-collectional, is that a word? Trans-collectional? I think that's what they are though. That's something that you could showcase in different places. We have an entire assortment of the ski themed ornaments hanging here, including these very large tags. And these are a wooden, and then they're laser cut. So you've got the background color and then the front. And they kind of remind me of your luggage tags, like you're gonna go to the lodge and you're gonna go skiing for the weekend or for your holiday. They're kind of like the tag for that. But the same motif is there, the ski goggles in the different ones. And then this is the wall art, of course, that matched the tag. So if you like this, and you like it on the tree, then you can also have it on the wall. One of the most exciting things I think you're going to want in Great Bear Lodge is also already trending coming out of Dallas and Atlanta. Everybody walks by this sled table and wants a sled table. It's fantastic. You can use it as a coffee table. It's the right height. You know, like if you're sitting reading your favorite book at the lodge next to the fireplace. But also, I think as a retail space, you could pick this sled up and have it on something like this table, and it'd be the perfect height. You know, we know that customers like to reach right in there at that right height, and that sled table is perfect for that. This is something that everybody is looking at right now in Atlanta. Okay, we're going to swing on over here. I'm going to let you guys get prepared. Are you ready? We're going to go into Stag Hill. And Stag Hill is a collection that is completely different than I thought it was going to be. When I was reading about this, I was reading and it said tartan plaids, greens, the stag, antlers were going to be in this collection, and I thought to myself, that kind of sounds a little bit like Outlander. If you've ever watched the Outlander series or read all the books about the Scottish castles and Jamie and Claire, and I kind of got a little romantic about thinking about it because it's a kind of romantic book and show, and if you're watching it, you know what I mean. If not, go ahead and watch the show, you'll know what I'm talking about. But when we got here, I saw a kind of different feel. The designer did a fantastic job of merging together not only the antlers and the feathers that you see from nature and from the animals and from kind of that lodge sort of look, but also with the very soft black velvet ribbons. The ribbons kind of gave it a little bit more of a feminine feel. Now the ornaments on this tree are also quite exquisite. They put them together in pairs, like this pair right back here. See, they put the smaller one with the oblong one together and hung them, which that's a little bit different. Here it is again. Okay, but do you see this one back here? And it's kind of hard to see, and I'm going to try to pull another one out. This has a glass finish on the outside, but the inside is a marbled 3-color mix, and that is a very exquisite ornament. But then I get sidetracked because I love that ornament back there next to the stag, and then I love these drops. And these drops are gorgeous, and you've got this one that's heavier on the end but long and cylindrical, and then you have this one that's even, and this nice green color. It's just beautiful. I just absolutely love the drops. So I can't decide what my favorite ornaments on this tree happen to be. And then they're not quite done. They've got these stems they put in here with magnolia leaves, and the magnolia leaves are a slightly different green. It's going to tie in here in a moment. All the greens are just slightly different than what I anticipated with red plaid. So, you know, you just never know. But the designer really shocked me when we came around the tree and we're looking at the beautiful, this one's in the gold. I love it in the gold, I like it in the dark green, both of them. This is another example, Janet, right here. I'll show you this one. The gold and then the green. They've got that matte finish on them. Beautiful to pull all the colors together. But this is what really got me. And I stood here and I looked at it. And today I was watching some customers as they came through. I was outside in the window and I saw 2 women come through the sales rep. And one woman came in and she stopped. And if you've ever watched your customers, come on, sorry, no problem. Couple customers still. When the customer came in, she stopped here and the sales rep was talking and I could just imagine what she was saying. And the lady went like this. And you know what this means when your customer does this? Oh, I'm emotional. This is getting my heart. And the other customer did this. So when you see your customer shopping in the store, what are they doing when they do this? They're thinking, oh, I've got some ideas here, and I'm thinking. Well, I was the same way when I saw it, because you do see the gold, the tarnished gold look of the deer here, and with the trees, and you see a little bit of the tarnished gold on the magnolia leaves and on the underside here. But what you really are drawn to is the stitched ribbon. And this is a black velvet stitched ribbon with the red and the gold and the green. And it really just brings all of these colors together. I think whoever came up with this entire idea took the Scottish tartan plaid, gave it a softer feminine feel, but made something that was spectacular and majestic. And when I left, I was here in Atlanta for 5 days. I left and went home, rest, sleep. Came back for just a couple days. I was thinking about this. Of all the beautiful things in the showroom, this is what I was thinking about, because I think this arrangement on this fireplace is the kind of thing that you put in a restored historical home, that top-end client, somebody that has a brand new built home with good hardwoods that are going to show the hardwood colors, or the stonework in their home. So we all have them. That client, that one that wants something unique and special, and then it's going to wow people when they come in. They want their guests to come in their home and go, did you see that? Well, this is it. This is what you can do. And I like the pine cones. I like the glass. Again, we've got the drop ornaments here. And I think the ribbon is what pulls it all together. Now, the Magnolia Wreath itself is here. This is the base Magnolia Wreath. And it's got a different color than the other Magnolia Wreaths that we've ever had. See this kind of olive color? It's very different. I'm going to show it to you on the wall after we move away from this area so you can see what the base wreath looks like. But again, tying in the gold, tying in the ornaments with the matte color, and just putting them together in threes. And this is that glass one again, where it's glass on the outside, and then you've got the color inside. Let's look at this one, Janet. These are great, and these are a good price point. And they've got these in 2 different collections. They're a nice heavy, they're glass, but see the colors inside? Copper, a little bit of mauve, a little bit of pink, but it just goes perfectly through that glass. Here's one that goes in that same collection. This one, and there's 3 of them that are sold together. 1, 2, 3. An assortment. So I can't say enough about the work on this fireplace. I just think that this is it. And if you want to watch a video, we did one on a ribbon wall. I think any sales rep can help you. Like if you're thinking, okay, I want to do this, how did they do it? Which piece of garland? How many ornaments? What are the ribbons that I need to put it together? You can do it too. You can do that in your shop. And plus, we were talking a little bit about this. When somebody comes in for holiday and they come right into your store, you want them to walk in the door, see the tree, see the fireplace and do what that customer did to me today when I was watching through the window. Go, you want that? Oh wow, did you see this? Helen, come over here, you gotta see this. And then, Helen comes over and they look, they walk through the store, and they spend a little bit more time. This is the piece that stops them. This is the one that does it for you. So we're gonna move on around here. We're gonna kind of do a little circle, just because it's our pattern. We do have new deer. We have 2 woodland deer in brown, the 2 standing and the 2 down that are on, I guess you'd call them laying in the grass. But they are lit. They have LED lights around the wreaths around their necks, so that's a little bit different. And then the antlers on the wall. And so the antlers are sold, the one set on the bust with the tartan plaid, or you can get the set of the smaller ones so that you can center them. But of course, this is Stag Hill. It's about the antlers. It's about the stag. It's the center of the collection. I do want to point out that we do have this kind of a burnished pine cone. It's got a little bit of coloring on the end, just a little bit lighter color. So we have some pine cones that are flocked. We have some that are solid brown. But in this collection, it's just a little bit different color. These are the ones, again, that you can squeeze. They're made of material that if they get cold and they're outside, they're not going to shrivel up. They're not going to lose their shape. This is what a designer wants to work with. We have it in the wreath, we have the garland, and of course we have the stems and the picks that go with that. This is new for us. This is the Antler Sleigh. I'm going to pick it up, Janet, so you can see it really well. Look at that. It looks like it's just carved right out of a piece of wood, doesn't it? But it's got the antler look to it. That is something people are really taking a look at. And then here are some exclusive things to Stag Hill that nobody else has because they're ours. And that's the stag on the mugs with the tartan plaid, the dessert plates, and this platter. And we also have it in the candle holder. The plaid is carried over into these laser trees, and we showed you several sets of laser trees where they're a thick, they're a little bit more than an inch, thick cut wood with the glazing and the tartan on the front. And then I like, just over here, just something I like, and again, the drops, because drops are fantastic, but this cute little pot. Isn't that a nice pot with the buckle? You can put your greenery right in there. Very cute pot. If pots are on your list. And again, these things are just fabulous. I love these. These are also available in red in another collection. So if you wanted to, you could add red right in here with your red tartan. They didn't do that in this tree, but you can have the gold, you can have the green, and you can have the red. Here's one of our little stems of Magnolia with the olive color. Simple and easy to insert. More deer. And then we have, and I'm going to reach back here and show it to you so you can grab it. This deer on the textiles. We have this on the pillow. We have it on the runner. We have it someplace else, but I can't find it. I will find it soon. But this is a special to us too. Exclusive. We're going to move on over here. Let's see some of the disc ornaments. These disc ornaments have a little snow in it. See that? Kind of different. Kind of fun. I think they're too far above my head to show you the snow. There we go. Little snow. And then they just hung a few little antlers in here, and then I just love this. I think this is one of the most beautiful ornaments that I've seen. And it's got a little bit of copper again, a little bit of that, kind of the mauve in there, and then some of the grays, very natural. But you can see several of them in this set, up along the top, lined in there. You've seen this before. We talked about these in Warm Winter Wishes. They have it with the darker gray and the natural wood, same as what we just showed you with the tartan plaids. And then we have the standout laser cut tree as well. So these are just some great tabletop accessories. Lots of deer. We have lots of stags and deer in Stag Hill. This pillow in the background is stitched. I enjoy stitching on a pillow. I think that makes it a little bit nicer. I'm going to let you take a look at this ribbon roll too. And again, if you're going for this look, there are a lot of different ribbons to choose from. So this one, fantastic stitching. I mean, this is like top of the line ribbon, but we've got several here. This one's got just a little bit of glitter as a velvet. This one has like a sequin finish to it. Tartan, tartan, tartan. And then we've got these velvets, and then this is kind of like a little pleather, but it kind of looks like leather, but it's not. So this is going to be a little more of a value ribbon. So whatever you're looking for, to make that mantelpiece, to make people walk in your store and stop, we're going to have a lot of different options for you to pick out to work with that combination. This is the Magnolia Wreath without it decorated. I just wanted to show you if you wanted to just start with this and do something a little bit simpler, or if you wanted to have a couple of different levels for your customers. I know you guys are sometimes looking at that. You want the top of the line, you want a couple of different economy type ones. You can start with this and then add your stems to it. The stems are here, the ornament wall is here. So here again are these, I just think these are fantastic. Look at this large one. And again, they're very nice on the outside, like you see through it to the paint on the inside. I don't really quite know how to describe that. Beautiful. These have the ombre effect on them. These ornaments here, these have the copper on them. All of these work well together. And of course the disc ornament, this is the other one I was looking for. It's on the pillow, it's on the table runner, and it's on the ornament. I think it was someplace. I just had to remember where I put it. Okay, so we are going to go from Stag Hill. I really don't want to leave Stag Hill. Can I just stay here with this tree? We need to go do three French hens. I know, you guys want to see three French hens too, but let me just say one more time before I leave that I really want to touch it. I like it. And it's beautiful. Come with me. We'll meander around the corner. We'll pass the lovely pheasant ornaments with their little feathers on as we go. Bye, Stag Hill. I love you. We're going to turn the corner, and all of a sudden, we are in three French hens. And what does three French hens remind us of? French country, or like Ken and I were talking, it's more like cottage chic because it's a little bit more contemporary than what we think of as French country. We do have the houndstooth fabric poinsettias leading the way here on the tree. We have a lot of soft fabrics in three French hens, printed with the snowflake design, and then we also have several different plaids and stripes that are intermingled. The ornaments here are reds, whites, and creams. We have a lot of different reds that can mix in here as those three French hens. You'll see the same red drops that we just saw in Stag Hill. Remember I said you can mix the gold, the green, and the red if you wanted to. You can very easily pick those up over here. I like how they even put the cotton stems in this. We can't have three French hens unless we have three French hens. And so our hens are right here on the tree. This is a standing hen. You'll notice she has a wreath around her neck. She's stitched and she's quilted together. But her wings have a style that's more of a French ticking type of fabric on it. Very nice fabric together. You want to see them off the tree. They're right here. And this makes it a little bit cleaner for Janet to get a good shot for you to see. They're each looking a different direction. You notice her head is turned, this one is straight, and then she's sitting. I think she could be sitting on quite a nest of pretty little ribbons on the tree too. I think that would work very well if you put her on the tree. We have a lot of reds, like I mentioned, but we have some wall art that has a chalkboard, Merry and Bright, and then Joy to the World. A little different because it's got kind of that chalkboard pattern. I'm going to show you a couple of ornaments that match that. They're like little wooden cutouts. And then this is something brand new from Melrose. These are three of Melrose's largest lanterns we've ever sold. This comes to you, great, and you can take the finials off the top. They'll come off. They just kind of screw right on the end. And when it comes shipped, these two outer ones are inside the larger one. So it's going to come to you in one box. They've got these little legs on them to give them a little extra height. But look at the display space. You have all of this display space where you can hang something in here if you wanted to, where you can decorate the outside. Definitely has the French gable that you would find in French architecture. And then of course we've got it decorated with our simplex red handles and then all the finials on the top. I think it's simple, it's beautiful, but this could be great for an entryway into a porch or a covered area. But this also can be one of those focal points where you walk in the store, you see it, and you go, oh, wow, let's stop and look at what's going on here. This is a part of our pottery that is three French hens that is also exclusive to Melrose. Brand new. We got our little hens walking along with their little red scarves, which is super cute. What I like about this is the rounded edge of the stone. It's nice, sleek, and contemporary. We have the dessert plates and the mugs. And then I told you some snowflakes were going to be a big part of this collection as well. The snowflake pattern is on the table runner. This is a little different. This is a screen print. It's got a little bit of the metallic gold, and unless you pick it up here and put it in the light, you might miss that if you're walking through the showroom. But nice metallic gold in the snowflakes too, and then we have it in a pair of lovely dual pillows. And so same print, goes together, and carries over. These lanterns are fantastic. Actually, Ken decorated a couple of different sets of these. They allowed us to have an entryway here at the show. And if you're looking for another example of how to put these together, I'll be taking pictures of those for you guys later. This is the French ticking pattern. You'll see that in the fabric. That's classic. That's how you know that it's, you know, got that French country look to it. You'll see that fabric motif carrying through. Again, fabric's soft. This is very soft. So these are, you almost feel like these burgundy colors are fabric to work with, and then just the very light little berries. I like those to go with it. We have our Santas here and 3 French hens that are new, and then the snowflakes that are on the wall hangings. We were talking about the wall hangings and why you would want to decorate with those especially is because for those that say they don't have any more room for wall art, do you have customers that say, oh, I can't buy any more wall art, I don't know where I would put it? These roll up easily and put in a drawer. So you can decorate for each season, change them out frequently, roll them up, stick them right in a drawer. Some pots that have been selling very, very well the last few days here in Atlanta and also in Dallas are these snowflake pots. These are, again, a Melrose exclusive 3-legged pot. Isn't that cute? Comes in 2 different sizes. We got the smaller one and the larger one, and this one's just got the spray right on the side of it. These little guys, do you see the carvings on these snowmen? That's very detailed. I wanted you to see that, and it's all the way around the snow. I'm gonna guess it's a snowman. This might be a snow woman because she says joy, and as we know, women are always happy. Always. And then we have, again, some more of our plates, the mug, and then the little creamer pitcher. The pillow matches with the wall hanging. And then we have a couple more of these wall hangings that are easy, again, just to roll right up for your customer. And point that out to them, you know. Somebody that's saying, oh, where am I gonna do it? Where am I gonna store this? That's a great idea. More ribbon rolls. We have so many new ribbons this holiday season. Fabrics are big. Being able to have the different textures on the fabric, like this one is textured. If you run your finger over it, it's raised and it has a different woven pattern. This one is stitched. I like when I can touch everything and, you know. But they also have that French ticking look in the stripes. So this one has definitely got that look to it. And then the plaids. Can I cross in front of you? Mm-hmm. I'm going to move over this way. Again, here's our little snow people again. They got different scarves on this time. So over there we have the solid scarves. Here we got little clouds. But again, the snow person itself, very detailed little carvings in it. Makes it just that extra little bit that you have on just a regular little decoration. Fabric, ornaments right here, right in the sleigh. Nice metal sleigh. And here's another Melrose exclusive in this collection. A lot of exclusives here with the red and the white. And this is just your snowy home or cabin in the woods. 2 little crocs. I was going to talk about these on the tree and I forgot. I have to say it here. These red ornaments have been around for a while. These red lanterns have been bestsellers for us for many years. These are excellent. These are our #1 pin for Christmas lanterns on Pinterest for the reds. And then these ornaments, what's really cool about them, we've had them for a long time, but my daughter bought them and put them on a tree. Come on, Janet, you can hang with me. She bought them and put them on her tree with all red and white, but when the house lights are down and the lights of the tree are on, you can kind of see all the extra detail in those ornaments, and you can kind of see the filament in the glass. And I think that makes them extra special and extra elegant. So to me, these are a double duty ornament. You've got double value on those. This is a great pillow. You've noticed the knit theme that we've had in several collections. Textured pillow, red and white. When the holidays are over, if you want to just decorate for red and white in your French country, this one's going to do the job for you. Goes very well with the table runner, which is pretty universal as well. You can use this in many different seasons. Many seasons. Same with the pillow. And then we have to talk about the new carved look deers, Santas, and trees. So these are new for us, and they have kind of like a I want to say that it's kind of got a gloss or a sheen to them. It gives them just a little bit extra, but you can see all of the grooves in here and look at the detailing right here on Santa's bottom skirt. These are fantastic. Different wreaths. We've got pine cone wreaths here, and we've got the holly and the ivy here, but everything's in all pure white. Pure white. I want to point out one more little thing here, Janet, on this star. This is a little wooden star we put in here in this lantern just with a red candle. Simple and easy. A red or white round lantern, a little bitty star, and a candle. Well, here are the stars over here. Just a little wooden one. Got a lot of detailing, but remember when I showed you the chalkboard looking wall art? It has the same kind of scripting to it, just a little bit like the hand scripting with the white on the red. That goes very, very well, and I like these not just on the tree or hanging on a garland, but in a lantern or just as a little accent on something. This one's tied right on the top of a white lantern. Simple and easy. How easy is that to change the look of the lantern? The pots are here again. We showed you these over on the shelf, but we didn't show you the white with the red. And the white with the red, what's unique about these is the tree comes in it. So you don't have to buy the tree separate. It's here in the pot with the white and the red, 2 different sizes. And then something else that's new, has a little bit of the motif. These look like sugar cookies, like giant decorative sugar cookies. Reindeers, and then the little snowmen. The ornament wall as we leave 3 French hens. I want you to take a good look at this. We have our disc ornaments here again. The disc ornaments are fantastic, and we have a lot of them, and I don't always talk about them. They all have different scenes on them, but these are great on a tree because they take up a considerable amount of space. They're going to give you a feeling for that tree, but these are good sellers as well, and I like them when they turn. They turn very nicely. Back to the drops, the opaque, and then my daughter's ornaments that you can see through. Just let you see that. We are going to take a break. Janet's going to drink a lot of water, and then we're going to come back and we're going to do 2 collections that are very, very elegant. So we're going to move from these very distinctive, unique 3, and we're going to go do Treetops Glisten and Midnight Clear. We'll be back in about 20 minutes.